Hey there, how you doing? It's Diane Banks, voice actress, radio personality, and Disney fan like you. And I'm hoping you'll take a second to check out my other videos. Well, it'll take you more than a second because I've got at least 300 by now for you. My latest is Raya and the Last Dragon's concept art. This one here, so I hope you'll check that out too, being the most recent. But today on the menu, it's Olaf. I have an idea for how we can make him frozen Olaf, but I don't know if you ever heard about this. They had him at, and I don't know if it's there anymore, but Chocolate Olaf, a chocolate bomb for hot cocoa at the Ganachery at Disney Springs. And I just happened on this the other day because for Women's History Month, they had this little feature on women like this gal here, and you know, I thought, oh, that's nice, but then I went, whoa, what is this? What is this chocolate Olaf I see? And it turns out that she is the person at the Ganachery who created this wonderful concoction, and I love this mug too. So she created the whole thing, and actually I got a bit of a TikTok video to share with you, which is pretty cool. Showing how they make chocolate Olaf. Here's a little quick bit before we check out the vid. But in this one, it's sort of sad though that they're, you know, like he melts away. But he's so cute. If I bought it, I probably would never use it. Let's be honest. If you're an Olaf fan too, right? Look at how cute that is. I would just have. Well, I know you can't save chocolate forever, but I don't know. I'd put him in the fridge or something. Or since he's frozen. And then this was from the TikTok video just to give you an idea of scale. Look at how big that is. I don't know how much they charged for it, but you know, I would have paid for it, whatever they were charging. And just another little shot here. You can see there's the snowflake kind of marshmallows in there. And then they talk about, let's see, on their Instagram, what you get. He's made from the Ganachery's custom chocolate blend and 5 vanilla bean marshmallows. So that's the kit. And then, you know, these are cool too, those donuts that they had. But anyway, this is part of the TikTok video. Look at how, first of all, it's like he's an ice cream almost, like how they would fill up an ice cream mold. Isn't that neat? So there he is, getting filled up. I turned off the audio because it was kind of overly loud. You know how TikTok goes. But look at, so you turn him over after he's molded, then they pour in the chocolate, so he becomes the chocolate bomb, and then she's going to seal it up here with another piece of yummy chocolate. This is the sad part, though. No! But look at how large that is. I mean, look at the sense of scale with her hand. He's just huge. I hate to see him dunked in milk. Luckily, we didn't get to see him disintegrate, just the mixing part. And then there's that mug that I think is pretty cool. So here's the pour, and then this is where those vanilla bean marshmallows come in, and there he is in that huge packaging, and then I think it just starts again. Well, here's another Disney video, but that's really cool. So I couldn't find any online. I don't know. I don't think they're selling it anymore. I'm not sure the Ganachery probably doesn't have it anymore either for the spring and summer season. It was kind of a winter thing. But like I said, I just found out about it, so I wanted to share in case you didn't know about it either. But on like eBay and Amazon, they had, this is the closest I could find: hot chocolate, cocoa bomb, milk chocolate, marshmallow. Now, if you look at that, I mean, this is like no comparison. It's kind of cute, but this part, I mean, no. That's just, that is not the Ganachery. And here, they have actually some better photos over at Amazon. But you can see, like, look at that. It just looks like a big clump of sugar. It doesn't look like anything that you'd want to be eating or drinking or anything like that. It does not look so appetizing. Here it looks a little better with the marshmallows, but there I don't see Olaf in that part. Oh, I see. He's the, yeah, whatever that is inside the egg. So that was the only ones I could find. But then I saw this and I thought, you know, this would be a cool idea. You know, for the spring and summer season. I'm not saying we can do this because I don't know if they're even selling it anymore. But you would take the chocolate bomb mixture, and you know, mix it up just the way you would, the way she was doing in the video with the hot cocoa, and then put it into an ice cube tray. So you could have frozen Olaf. for the spring and summer. What do you think? Now, she made an extra batch here. This is from the Spruce Eats. And they made an extra batch so that you pour it over the ice cubes for extra chocolatey goodness. And they look good for spring and summer. So you could have your frozen Olaf. I just thought that was kind of a cool idea since, you know, obviously we don't want hot chocolate as the weather gets warmer. But how cool is this? I love it. It's just a neat chocolate bomb. And like I said, I don't know if you knew about it. I sure didn't, but I think this is my favorite part when they put them in the mold. So cool. Let me know what you think. Did you know about Chocolate Olaf? Am I just totally behind? Because I just hadn't heard about it. And if you know, too, what they were charging, I'd love to know what the price was for it. And good for her. I don't know her last name, but I looked at her name badge here. Her name's Amanda, and she's the one who created our Chocolate Olaf, which in some ways, he kind of reminds me of the Easter Bunny. Like in terms of scale, and like especially when you see him in the packaging. Doesn't it? It kind of reminds you of, like, you know, when you buy a big Easter Bunny for the chocolate. So, anyway. Just some thoughts on that. Oh yeah, and this before we wrap up, I found him when I was looking on eBay and Amazon for any kind of chocolate bombs. I saw this plush Olaf with brownie. Isn't that cute? I don't know where they were selling that. Maybe at the Disney Shop Disney or at the parks. But I just thought it was kind of cute. And like he's so excited about his brownie, he's like flying and dancing. Pretty cute. So there's that. Just as an aside. But like I said, let me know what you think. Did you know about Chocolate Olaf the Bomb? Would you make him as a frozen Olaf? I definitely would if I could find it, and I hope at some point I can actually find frozen Olaf from the Ganachery and have a yummy chocolate Olaf. So that's it for today. Now we're all hungry. Or some kind of chocolate bits. It's Diane Banks. Don't forget to please subscribe. Click the red button. Take care. Stay safe. And we'll talk again soon.